Stop searching, start working. The easiest way to find office space is at comparetheoffices.com.
So you need an office, and let me tell you, choosing a flexible workspace, it's a huge decision. It's way more than just a desk and a chair, right? It's about your brand, your budget, pretty much your entire company culture. So let's break it all down.
All right, so here's the game plan. First up, we're gonna get on the same page about what a flexible office even is these days. Then we'll put two totally different London spots head to head. We're talking everything from the general vibe to the cold hard cash. And to wrap it all up, I'll give you a super simple framework to help you figure out which one is the perfect fit for you.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second. You see these flexible serviced offices popping up everywhere. So why is that? Well, it's pretty simple, really. For freelancers, startups, and heck, even the weak guys, getting locked into a traditional long-term lease just doesn't make a whole lot of sense anymore. All right, before we dive any deeper, just hit pause for a sec. I want you to think about your business. Are you that scrappy startup burning the midnight oil? A freelancer, a one-person show? Or are you more of a well-oiled corporate machine? Because trust me, the right answer here really depends on who you are and what you're building. So this term serviced office, what are we actually talking about? The easiest way to think about it is like an office in a box. I mean, everything is just there. The furniture, the internet, sometimes even a reception desk. You just show up, plug in your laptop, and get to work. No worrying about managing a building or paying the electric bill. It's all handled. Okay, let's get out of the theory and make this real. We're gonna look at two completely different options right in the heart of London. We've got a super trendy tech hub in King's Cross on one side, and on the other, a classic, super prestigious address in Mayfair. And listen, don't just think of this as a postcode difference. It's so much more than that. It's really a clash of cultures, of business identities. You've got that fast-paced, innovative, almost chaotic energy of the tech world versus the quiet, timeless prestige of old-school corporate London. Two totally different worlds. All right, let's talk about something you can't always put on a spreadsheet. The vibe, the atmosphere, the feeling you get when you walk in. It sends a huge message, not just to your clients, but to your team, and yeah, even to yourself. It's a massive part of your brand identity. Just listen to the words they use to describe these places. It tells you everything you need to know. King's Cross is an energized hub. You can almost feel that buzz, right? The coffee brewing, the ideas flying around. Then you've got Mayfair, an impressive Victorian building oozing character. That just screams stability, history, prestige. So King's Cross positions itself as premium, flexible working with a difference. That difference is all about energy and growth. It's absolutely perfect for a startup or a freelancer who wants to be surrounded by that kind of vibrant, talent-attracting environment. Mayfair, though, is a totally different story. It's all about that boutique-style experience. They're highlighting classic, timeless things, high ceilings, great natural light. This isn't trying to be a buzzy startup hub. Not at all. This is about creating an impressive, high-end, professional setting that makes a statement. Okay, so we've got the vibe down, but what about the nuts and bolts? Beyond the feeling, what do you actually get for your money? Let's break down the features, the perks, and see how these two really stack up head to head. For King's Cross, the big sell is all about community and those cool modern perks. I'm talking a roof terrace for sunny days, free breakfast on Mondays to start the week right, and tons of community events. It's all built to create this collaborative, modern work culture. And let's be honest, that kind of thing is an absolute magnet for attracting top talent. Mayfair's angle is totally different. It's built around pure, seamless convenience and that feeling of prestige. And check this out. The big one here is no deposit required. That's a massive plus for your cash flow right from the start. Plus, you get a manned reception, it's fully furnished, and all the IT and phones are included and ready to go from day one. It's the whole package. Okay, so looking at this side by side, this is where the trade-offs get crystal clear. Yeah, King's Cross is definitely pricier, but what you're paying for is that dynamic community vibe. It's an investment in a culture that can attract great people and spark new ideas. Mayfair, on the other hand, is easier on the wallet and gives you these really practical perks like no deposit. It's kind of perfect for, say, a consultancy that needs to look established and professional for their clients. So let's talk numbers. That energized hub in King's Cross, that's gonna run you £850 per month. You're definitely paying that premium for the buzz, the location, the community, all those modern perks we talked about. Now, that prestigious Mayfair address, it's quite a bit more accessible at £600 per month. I mean, That's a pretty big saving for a prime postcode, especially when you remember that whole no deposit thing. And look, that £250 a month difference, that's not just a number on a page. For a small business, that's £3,000 a year. So that represents a real strategic choice. Are you putting that cash toward building a collaborative culture? Or are you taking that $3,000 and putting it back into marketing or hiring your next person or developing your product? All right, we've gone through the vibe, the features, the price. So, how in the world do you actually make the call? Let's pull this all together into a super simple framework to help you decide. Okay, here it is. A simple 3-step plan. First, get really honest about your brand image. Who are you? Are you classic and established, or are you cutting edge and modern? Second, set a real budget, a number you can actually stick to every single month. And third, make a list of your absolute must-haves. What can you not live without? Is it that roof terrace for team morale, or is it that professional manned reception for your clients? Because at the end of the day, this whole decision is about so much more than just 4 walls and a good Wi-Fi signal. It's about the story your business tells the world from the second someone Googles your address. So the real question to ask yourself isn't just, where do I want to work? It's, who do we want to be?